No, we got it. We'll
We're
figure it out.
back. What's up,
Let's
guys?
go.
We're only about 12 hours late from what was supposed to be a day two preview
Whoops.
show. Is now turning into a day two recap. Uh, Alarm clocks weren't working this morning, so it's been
No, they
postponed till
were.
now.
They were. I just fucked up. No, no, I don't give me that grace.
I was here.
No,
I was
I
here. I
was
was the
up.
only one here.
You were the only one here. I was awake. I got up an hour earlier. I was in the gym fitnessing literally this time. And I made a commitment to myself like earlier this week that like I was just gonna stay off my phone during like off time. And so I had like downtimed everything.
I was
And of
calling
course,
you, man.
when I fucking needed it,
So
Jesus
Slater
Christ.
was here. Slater, I was
I
here. I
know.
saw.
Slater's always here.
I saw you saying good morning. Oh man. So anyways, it's a day two recap. And I'm gonna be honest. Day one was sick. We didn't get to comment on it because we weren't here. But day one was great. Day
We still talk
two,
about it a little bit. We'll still talk
yeah,
about it. I
yeah.
mean, I still want to go over it
But day two wasn't as great, in my personal opinion.
from like
Yeah, we can.
a
Just how the events played out. Mainly an event program. We think primarily for events 4 and 5. Time cap. Nobody finishing those events was
yeah,
pretty shit.
they miss. I called that by the way on the Sear Bell. I was like,
Yeah, that was really aggressive. 7 minutes.
it was. I didn't realize it was 7 minutes, but
Hey, Jody.
when we were talking about it,
Aaron.
I was like, it's gonna be a night. John was like, it'll be a 5 minute workout. I'm like, no, the fuck it won't. I'm like, the Sear Bell is gonna be slow.
Yeah, people weren't really able to push the pace too much on the devil press, and
I mean, I
we
felt
thought
like, I
everyone
mean,
thought
they
they
were
were going to
still
clean and
like,
jerk too, right? And they ended up
yeah. I
snatching.
mean, I don't think they were allowed to
Oh, okay.
because no one did. I mean, they brought it down, so we'll go over it and we'll play some clips from it. But um, uh, and then the the thruster one you didn't like event four. Tell me why.
Just a time cap thing. I love the event. I the event's great, and the log. Well, here's the thing. I'll say, I think with some of the stuff with Rogue, like particularly the log for the log muscle ups, and now the duel. That was
Hmm.
the other big issue with day two. Like they've kind of like that's their thing. It needs to take a break for a year.
Sure.
Especially with the log, like with everyone pretty much doing. I guess there was an opportunity, like Ricky crushed a set of 5 and was doing triples, but everyone's getting
Yona
down
did.
to singles.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of
It's just kind of like,
it was kind of
I don't
boring.
know. Yeah, if
Yeah.
there was a
Yeah.
way that maybe like
They can make it a
not quite as
smidge
thick as
smaller.
like somewhere in
Yeah.
the middle, right? Where like if you're good at it and you can separate, and then you could do a set of 10, whereas like maybe some people are stuck doing doubles, that type of thing. Just
Hmm.
getting down to
I
singles
agree.
where it's like, okay, we're gonna row, do the thrusters, and then everyone's just kind of jumping up doing singles. Now there is definitely room for separation. You saw some people suck at it and couldn't adapt, but
Right.
anywho, we'll get into we'll take a closer look event by event. What were we gonna do? Do we want to?
Let's start with that. Let's do
Or do
a
you want
quick
to?
recap of day
You want to do any
one.
day
Just
one? Yeah, any day
yeah,
one.
just a look. Um,
Sure.
and
Um,
and we'll just go by leaderboard. We'll just look at and then I took pictures of the leaderboard to start the day, like the
yeah.
whole leaderboard.
Okay. Hold on.
Um,
I wanna show. Okay. I'll wait till we get to the event. I'll pull up the leaderboard.
I have the whole leaderboard before the day started, so I
Okay, you're
have
gonna
it
pull
just
that.
like
You
for
want
the
to pull
first
that up?
three events. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Aaron, how cool would it have been 1 versus 1 Laura versus Gabby? Yeah, that would have been
I
sick, and it was
know
kind of trending that way. Gabby looked
it
good.
was.
Yeah, we'll touch on that. We'll get the
Nope.
physio expert CJ's opinion on Achilles Gate. Kind of sucked. Put a
On
damper on the
Achilles
day,
Gate, it
but
does suck.
yeah.
Hold on. I just gotta find. I have three open. Where'd it
So
go?
event one, the sandbags with the runs. Sandbags, I don't want to say were irrelevant. They served as like a really good round separator.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to be, careful with how you handled it. Wasn't really any room to make any mistakes, but it just served as a good separator, like I was saying before, just kind of to show the race. I think in that
Sure.
style and that layout, it really benefits to be in the far left lane from where we were watching the event, which is the first lane when you get back in. Because I think when you start the event, yeah, you start
Mm-hmm.
from behind, but everyone ends up bunching up anyway with such a tight course,
Right.
right? So you end up bunching, and like instantly you're caught right up, and then when you come back, you can get in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really benefited if you were a good runner. You definitely wanted to get out front early. it's a tough track when it's narrow like that. It's tough to pass
Yeah, there's
people.
not a lot of places
Yeah.
to pass for sure. But I thought the
Um,
event was good. It was exciting. I love the fact that there was a race in the guy. I mean, event 1, 2, and 3 all had fantastic races. So I mean, I think day one really did its job um,
Yeah,
across
yeah.
the
Event
board.
one, the sick Ricky versus Adler finish,
Hmm.
and again, with the course, like with all the narrow turns and stuff, I think it really lends itself to somebody hawking, somebody down right at the final seconds, like Ricky did to Adler. It's tough.
Right.
Maybe it's tough to keep track of like where the guy is behind you, right? When you got like all these quick little turns, versus if it was just a straightaway. I don't think like Jeff would have let that happen necessarily. I think it kind of caught him off guard. But
Oh, it
either
did
way, it
for
was a
sure. He
sick
had no
finish.
idea.
Yeah.
He had no idea. 100%, which was good. Um, Here, do you want to just start with guys then? Sorry, I pulled up the wrong one.
Yeah, sorry, I was just bringing that up. Do you want to answer Maggie's question? How long would is somebody with an
Oh
Achilles?
yeah,
Depend,
100%.
depend.
Shot the
Yeah,
whole
for next
season.
season. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. We're at the end
no
of
doubt. It's a year.
mid-November now, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a year for sure. Um, she's not gonna be Aaron Rodgers and like walking around throwing footballs in 8 weeks. Um,
Mala
so
weighing in 9 months. Hey, Jody.
uh,
Yeah. Okay. So with the men's running CrossFit, we got two guys in a different level, right? Jeff and Ricky, like massive lead from the get
maybe I
go,
mean Dallon's a
massive
why-
lead.
we're not here. I mean, maybe after day two. I don't know. I haven't seen this
No,
the
no, no. I'm saying
leaderboard.
just running,
Event one. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
running.
yeah. 100%. Yeah, it wasn't even close. That was
Man, they
insane.
were
They beat it
way
by
in front. Like that's
a
a
minute,
massive lead. Yeah.
a minute to third, which was another minute to fifth. I assume fourth was pretty close. Um, I need to get like more screens on here. Slides, extra camera.
What's up, Kenny?
Oh, that. Oh, Johnny's here.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise, guys.
Ooh,
We're joined.
joined by John.
Maybe he's eating still. But anyways, hey John.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
The man does not stop. He's a
Thanks for
machine. Oh my
gracing
god.
us with your presence.
Is it just me or does like event 4 from this morning almost seem like a different day? Like it was yesterday.
Oh,
So early.
100%. Yeah.
It's funny.
Good timing. Slater says Gee should just train for Rogan Peak for the Invitational. Not a bad call, man. He's crushing.
Kind of like Chandler.
Yeah, he's the real Chandler Smith.
Rogue is definitely made for him.
Sure. So we're
John,
just doing a little recap of day one.
Okay.
And then
since we missed our day one recap.
yes, since we missed our day. Fucking A. So real quick. So event one, I thought it was good. I thought it was well done. Out of the sandbag, we'll say it like played maybe 50% of the role I think they anticipated it would play, but it was good to like break up the rounds and it looked good and it created some strategy.
I mean, I think it was great. I mean, Jeff and Ricky are clearly the best runners and they won.
Right.
Tia and Gabby are clearly the best runners and they won. All right. Well, I put Emily in there, but the sandbag has enough effect that Emily
it did have enough of effect.
Was not with those girls, and she's solidly, third. And Laura did better than she normally would because of the ruck. And I mean, Travis was dead on with this. This is a very similar to last year's results.
Well, we had the exact same 1 through 4 for the females. And that's why I was saying it was the exact same event as last year. I thought maybe Haley Adams would get in the mix, but it was Tia.
And
Gabby,
I think being
Emily,
in the first heat hurt
Laura.
Haley. Like if she was in the second,
Yeah,
she's so far ahead.
sure.
If she was in the second heat, she probably could have pushed the pace and been up there with Emily.
Right, which was 30 seconds.
And we got a really good race with Ricky and Jeff. That was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love the first event.
I don't know if anyone caught this, but so in the first heat, Jorge Fernandez, obviously, so to finish the workout, you finished on a run, and he thought he was finishing the workout on that final sandbag carry. And he must have sold out because he he dropped the sandbag and then he was like looking around like thought he was done and they signaled for him to go. And if you watched, he just dropped off like crazy. Like he had nothing left for the last lap. It was pretty funny.
He pulled an Alexis Raptis and he's not as fit as Alexis Raptis.
Yeah. Like he definitely sprinted that 9th run and then was just fucked. But yeah, I caught that. That was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, event 1 was good. Day 1 was great. Event 2, like we said, it was all about the snatches. a lot slower pace than we were originally anticipating. You had to be methodical. Super strong overhead. People crushed it. The
I'm gonna
shuttle
say
run.
CJ was super right about this event.
Yeah, everyone breaking up the muscle ups.
It was
Shuttle
tough.
sprint wasn't much of a sprint. What do you guys think? Maybe like cut that shuttle sprint in half, or maybe even just a down back down, like a real sprint.
I mean, I think
don't
you
know.
could have just went without it.
Yeah,
It
Yeah, I
was
don't think
it was
anyone. I
irrelevant.
mean, well, it was only relevant for one, which was Gabby and Laura. But I
And
think
even then, the better runner won. Like,
right. Yeah. It didn't matter. I mean, they were so fried. They were so smoked coming off of that. I mean, maybe there was something that like, like heat to heat. There was maybe like a cross somewhere, like in the run, someone passed someone with some effort, but it was long. It was long, for sure.
you
But
want to sort? Will you sort this by event too?
can I do that? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
We
Down look
thought
great.
Yeah, Dallin, my
Super
Heat one
impressive.
pick, crushed it. Thought
So
he might be able to win it. He was right there.
John, you said 5 people went unbroken. Who were the 5? I assume none of the 5 that did well. None of them could have done
Caravis
well.
did.
Caravis went unbroken, and then there was one other guy that went unbroken. I forgot who he was.
And
but,
they're for sure down here somewhere.
yeah,
no doubt.
Maybe Noah, to be honest with
No,
you.
he tired. He tired.
Yeah. So no, it was not the way.
Another big storyline with that workout was Medeiros. We thought he could potentially win the event. Definitely top 3. He got 16th. Really lousy, or he got 16th or 15th on event 1, 16th. No, sorry, 16th.
Terrible
15th,
start.
whatever.
What happened? What I didn't even.
And he doesn't even look too
back at
fluffy.
it.
Dude,
he
looks leaner.
He failed a snatch.
Okay.
And that I don't know if he only failed one, but he did fail one. And he just wasn't Justin Medeiros. He didn't execute like how he normally does.
I mean, he's 20 seconds behind 15th.
I told y'all Saxon Panchik would be terrible.
He's consistently
yeah. I tried to tell you guys, like when we did the rankings, listen, Saxon Panchik ain't it. I love the race. I love the race between Saxon and Noah though, because we were arguing about Noah and Saxon at like 10 through 12. And that same race is happening. It's just 18 and 19.
Right.
It's the race we deserve. It's the race we deserve as CrossFit fans. Right. Let's go.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that was the big storyline from event 2. Medeiros sucking.
Do we want to go over? You want to just do the guys?
Finish. What a good finish for James Sprague there in event 2.
Yeah, 10th, for full snatches and muscle ups. I mean, those are like his two like biggest weaknesses, right?
Well, yeah, I think his 2 biggest weaknesses are event 3 and event 4.
Well, I mean, usually, like for sure. Oh shit, I didn't even see it. Is this handstand push-ups?
Yeah, the wall walk handstand push-up one. I mean, if
you
could not ask for a worse event for James Sprague. That was the back squat one.
Yeah. That was event 3, right? That didn't open the day. Okay.
And just quickly before we go on to Braveheart, for the purpose of our bingo card, remind me to do that before the show is over. Did Fellner's overhead let him down on those snatches at all?
Did he miss one?
I don't know. He was so behind; it was hard to see. He wasn't in the running.
Yeah, it just didn't pan. I feel like some of the camera. I feel like usually Rogue is really good about it, but I feel like some of the camera is like not on point. Like it'll just like be on. Someone.
So the log muscle up workout, and we'll get there, but. Like Dallin is the one we need to see, and they showed every single monitor except for Dallin's. And then when it went to Dallin, it was just his face, and he's the only one we need to see.
It's like when you watch these events, sometimes it's like they're trying to fuck with you. I was watching Braveheart, man, and they'd leave the camera on the person walking up to the back squat for 15 seconds. They'd unrack it, and then they'd cut to the other person like walking over to handstand push-ups. Like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Maybe it's harder than I am aware of, but some pretty abysmal performance out of the production drug.
What was it? It was in the log muscle up workout. It was in the rope climb workout. They were all finishing up their Cerebels, like all 5 of them, Brent, Jason, Jeff, and it was just on Guy, who was 6 reps behind them. And I was like, get the camera off Guy. They're about to finish, and it panned to them and it panned out, but like it was like 30 seconds of like the guy that was in 6th place in the heat, and I was like, guys, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anywho, okay, let's do Braveheart quick. I want to show the couple clips of the first one of Chandler.
You got something pulled up? Oh, did we get it? Oh, he's in the polo. Dang, we should have done polo instead of the thing.
Oh, we talked about doing the polo
I
too.
know.
Dude, Chandler's we did. Chandler's fit
Oh,
is just brutal.
this
Watch
Oh,
this.
the first rep. Dude, the first rep was crazy.
Oh, I got
was
this in
like, there goes his
0.25.
ACL.
I know. Watch this. I got it in 0.25.
That was nuts. I've never seen anything like that
Okay,
before.
up on the toes immediately. Look at the face.
Yeah, that was nuts. Oh my god, bro.
Dude, how do you not do something? Oh. And then he's like, oh fuck yeah. He saves it. That was nuts. And that was one of his first reps too.
I don't know if
It was his first rep.
Yeah, that was his
That was
first
the
rep.
first rep.
Okay, shit.
I don't know if Chandler has ever made anything look graceful.
No,
Man,
just
that was
just
tough.
burpees, just burpees. When he
Even that,
sprints.
no, it's violent. It's not
It is-
graceful.
You're right. It is super violent.
And then let's take a
extremely
look
violent.
at that one, or at this one here, because we saw that rep by Chandler. That was a good rep. And then, of course, the infamous Medeiros no rep here.
Did he miss? Oh
No,
yeah, dude.
now the reason she said no rep was because
Oh,
he started walking the bar to the rack,
Oh,
and you have to
all right.
come to a dead stop and then walk the bar. That's why she
It didn't
said
change
that.
his placement though.
It didn't change his placement. It's retarded.
Just barely.
It's
But
it's the
Dumb.
most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But
Look at the look on
Yeah.
his face. But if that's
Yeah.
walking the bar to the rack, which it was, is Chandler's not walking the bar to the
It
rack?
is, for sure.
100%.
So there's you said
You-
yesterday that someone got a ton of no reps on the wall walks,
Alex
and there was
Kazan.
just right. I didn't want to throw a name out there. I didn't know, but there was a certain judge, and I wouldn't doubt if this was the same judge, because someone to call that is someone that's like, I always feel like there's
you
always
need to hold it. Head needs to be
Wow.
through, and
That's
then
so fucking dumb.
And if you saw Jeff's handstand push-ups, for him, he's good enough at them. Didn't matter, but he would do like these pauses at the bottom, what you do not need to do on a
Never.
strict handstand
yes,
push-up.
lose your
I don't know
lose
if that was a
tension.
judging thing making him do that. So anyway, I went and watched because you said, what was it? Did you hear from herself, Gazan,
Yes,
that she got
he
those no reps?
texted me.
So I went and watched it. I don't know that she got any no reps. She might have had some sticky
No, dude,
judging.
she wasn't. It wasn't when she
Dude.
wasn't on the screen. She was in first place, like next to all the leaders, and then they go to a wall walk complex. I want to say on the sixes, and then she's
So
gone.
She was like 30 seconds behind Tia getting to the round of sixes. And so she does two, right? It took her, I think she was just fatigued. She has that poor overhead position. She did her first two in the set of six. It took her a minute.
Yeah, dude, you don't think she's getting no rep there?
No, she's on the screen. You can see her in the background.
Yeah, but I'm saying her judge could just say no rep, those don't count, and then she came back down. Like all the judges don't do this big no rep signal.
Right. Okay. Well, it doesn't.
true.
From what I can see, it doesn't look like she did more than 6 reps. She was just super fatigued by the time she had done 8.
I mean, I don't think she would lie to me.
You think somebody would do that? Just get on the internet.
And Carolyn Prevost is like in my camp. She's like, "What happened to Gazan? That makes no sense. She's great at handstand push-ups. I know you're like overhead positioning, but it's handstand push-ups. It's not overhead positioning."
But she was just slow from the get-go.
I mean, if her overhead is a little poor and the judge is making her pause, then it's a real fucking big deal.
But I'm saying it's not just
getting
handstand push-up ability.
Right. Sure.
I'm just saying you can tell she definitely didn't get 7 no reps. She maybe got 7 you gotta lock out extra. Anyway, regardless, I just thought I'd bring that up. That event was sick, really well.
Is that on the bingo card?
What?
I don't know. We'll get to the bingo card.
Yeah. We will get to the bingo card. That event was sick. Really well balanced. A couple guys, man. Jay Crouch was super impressive on the squats for a small guy. Holy shit, he's strong.
He's strong
as hell.
Dude, he was ripping him for sure. But I mean, 30 seconds here, guys, that's a lot of time. He just waxed the field.
Dude, Adler looks like when he was back squatting, he looks like a buddy you bring to the gym that doesn't lift. It's like sees you back squatting. He's like, I'm gonna try back
and then
squatting.
he takes his shirt off and he looks like a fucking GI Joe. What are you talking about?
He wasn't even bracing himself.
Adler's a lost kid at Walmart. That's what his face looks like 24/7.
Yeah. But on his back squats, man, no belt, but not even bracing, not even wedging the bar into the upper back, just kind of the hands are upper back.
What did he,
loose.
John? What did he squat
Crazy.
in 2020 at the games? Do you remember?
Nothing crazy. It was like 467. 467. Yeah, he was really proud of it too.
Right. It was a PR. I remember him being on.
It was not anything crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. I thought it was like 540 or something like that.
No.
Carolyn, big facts. Adler is the fittest on earth. It's
his
really
deadlift was 567. That was like the
I bet
biggest
I mean, based on that, I bet his back squats over 500
he could probably squat around 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not that important, but like he could probably squat.
No,
around
it's
5.
not really.
It really is spectacular, though. Like, you know,
Carolyn's biased, but I don't disagree.
Carolyn, I don't disagree with you, Carolyn. But what makes me upset, and it does, is that the fittest guy on earth is the worst at adaptation. At like when you can't prepare for something and it just shows up, something that I think you enjoy. He's the worst.
I don't know if
is that just based on the past?
No, he is, dude. He is. They changed it to burpees and now he can't go fast. Like every single time it's something that just changes all the fly or it's something you can't prepare for. He's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fully on board with that narrative.
What about like Elizabeth Elevated? Like Elizabeth Elevated. That's the ring. It's walking across the ring, the traverses. What are they called? They're called
parallel bars.
Oh, the parallel bars.
Walking around the parallel bars, dip fatigue, and squat cleans. You can't tell me he wouldn't just naturally be good at that. He was second to last place. Second to last place. Africa beat him. Africa. Hey. And you can't tell me he can't just naturally be good at that. He's terrible when it comes to adapting.
So
it is strange.
What did you think about for this event? Why was the line for the wall walk so close? And did you see some people were taking advantage of that? Like I noticed Dallin was getting on his hands and knees.
Most of them had their knees bent. I think it was just to make it clean. Like here's the standard. We want you guys to be able to go fast.
Hands clear the line.
Just get over the line. We're going to make the line really easy. They also didn't want to move the tape for men and women. So that's also probably why it looked a little ridiculous for the men.
Yeah, there was definitely room to take advantage of that, especially for a guy, right? Like,
for sure.
Some of them were. I saw like Medeiros was just doing them like regular, probably not ideal, but he obviously still got second.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, okay. Day one was sick. A lot of good races. Some people outperformed. Great day for Guy, other than when he got lapped in event 1.
That was bad.
But
how far did he get?
I'm glad he's doing good.
How far did he get last by? 22, 14, 22, 26. So
does it matter?
All right, let's go to the women.
Jorge's lapping you.
All right,
let's do what are we doing here? Event 4?
Women. We didn't really talk about the women for the first day. We want to talk about anything with that. I mean, is there any storylines like in the middle of the field? I mean, obviously the storyline is these three, and now it's not.
I was about to say, is Gabby McGowan the new Laura Horvath? Is she the real Laura Horvath? That is second to Tia in every event, and then no the storylines.
Do you see the 9 to second, and then I know she got 10th, but I think Laura would have still beaten her there. Let's call her 5th. The pegboard GHD ski workout, she wouldn't have gotten second to Tia in that. I think Laura's might win that. Haley's also going to be good in that. When there's a barbell cycle, if there's a barbell cycling workout in event 9, Laura's going to murder everybody. Gabby's going to be like 4th or 5th in that. Like Laura still would have overcame Gabby, but it would have been very, very close. Very close.
Yeah. And heartbreaking for the rivalry that was.
I know. That sucks, man.
It is. I'm really sad for Gabby. I would have loved for Gabby to beat Laura. Like even from here, I would still predict Laura to beat Gabby. Even if Gabby got 3rd place in this workout, I would have still predicted Laura to beat Gabby like from the day on.
For sure. Yeah,
but
I think it would have came.
I wanted Gabby to beat her. Like
sure.
I
think we're all on the train,
and she had a shot at it, and it's super terrible. It's super sad.
Yeah, it sucks.
I do want to give a special shout out in the women to my girl Emily Rolfe getting 11th on Braveheart and beating even Gazan. I know we said Gazan had some no reps, but that was super impressive. John had her pegged for last. So I did just want to point that out. I just saw that. Haley Adams.
I've already said Rogue is your competition, man.
Yeah, guys, I'm in 3rd place on Heat 1 right now.
Well, let's refresh real quick. Because the event 6 came in. I think you were in 3rd without event 6. Where did you do good in event 6?
Oh, that's not good then. Okay, I thought that was with event 6.
You didn't do good in event 6?
No, because I picked my people before I knew what the event was and didn't change it.
Oh. Well, who'd you pick?
Not good, man.
If you pick Guy, you're still fine.
I'm in 40th now.
Oh, dang.
Okay, take that back.
Is CJ winning then?
No, I know. I don't want to talk about it.
Out of us three?
No, I missed this morning, and then I got pissed, and I
Oh.
was very this morning really ruined my.
Is there anybody we know in the top 10? Any fun names?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at it after. Oh, whoa! What the hell? How'd you get into 6th?
Oh,
What? Dude, this shit's rigged, man.
What
No
happened
shot.
there? What?
No shot, Camille. We haven't done the bingo
What
card
is
yet.
that?
We're gonna do the bingo card. That's a joke. I'm coming for you on Sunday.
Oh, that's why he was. I was wondering why he was being smug as fuck for 5 seconds.
Fucking bastard. Slater in 59.
Because Travis was third place. I was genuinely impressed. And then I refreshed and I was like, oh, hey, well.
Not that impressed.
I didn't change my people.
Things right themselves once in a while. It's good.
All right. Any other storylines from the women? It's a top heavy race. Usual suspects now are 4 through 6. Man, and
anyone
hanging in there.
I feel like here's definitely like maybe some underperforming athletes.
Yeah,
Haley,
I mean,
maybe a little bit.
100%. I thought Haley would be better. I do think Haley might win the Ski GHD event, so she's going to have a big jump at the start of day one, and she's going to be good at the handstand walking. I know the double unders. I don't like picking her with the double unders, but the Manananganese is overperforming, but she loves Rogue a little, like lesser of a gi. Danielle Brandon does what she always does. She gets a really bad event, but she always has a really good event. She's going to have the handstand walk tomorrow. That's going to boost her up.
Gabby will fall out. Who's the prediction to clean up the podium with Laura and Tia? Is it Emma?
I would say Gazan.
I think Gazan's going to climb. I guess it's only 15 points.
I think Gazan's going to be really good at event 7 with the lateral peg.
What's this? What are we doing here? Why can't we figure it out?
First I know she's expected. Terrible. First event's
she's
expected.
Terrible runner.
Second event, I thought she'd be better than that. And then third event, she had the bad luck with judging.
Sure.
And before you chalk that up, like I said, the same thing with Hatfield, and you know it's true with Hatfield. You know what I mean? He had
I watched the event. It didn't seem plain as day. That's all.
Brooke Wells. I think Brooke Wells is underperforming.
You think she's underperforming at 8th?
No,
I mean maybe
no. That 19th place.
Yeah, this is bad.
On a moving fast event, an athletic event.
Yeah, true.
I feel like there's a lot of luck involved with these duels, man. You see people that
the same people do good in them every year.
I don't know.
Hopper's always good. Vellner's always good. Guy's always great. Danielle Brandon's always good. Laura Horvath.
Danielle Brandon is always good. But you would think this girl, she has the most experience of anyone.
Paige Schemenza's always good. And
Danny Spiegel got 18th, bro.
Danny got a penalty. She would have been in the top 5. She got a penalty.
I wasn't watching that heat.
What was the penalty?
You have to put the weight over the red line, and she hit the bop. She hit the bopper with her weight still on the red line, and then they gave her a penalty for it.
Oh,
she would have been in the top 5. If the same people do good in it every single year, it's not luck.
Well, I'm just. What do you think, John? I think I said at the start of the show. I think the duel needs to. Here's the thing: either it needs to take a break, or they need to clean up the execution of it. Man, it's like this sitting around. Way too long.
It's long. It's
a
little long.
Brutal.
Two things.
I love the idea, and if they want to keep it every year, for sure, okay. But take a break the way it's set up right now. What do you think?
Two things with it. I love the actual workouts of the duel. I think they're great workouts. All three of the 4 of the renditions. Right. That aside, it takes 3 hours to do 10 minutes of work, and if you cannot do that faster, then I would rather do away with it than have the same 3-hour workout for 10 minutes of work. Sure. Either move that faster or have the guys go when and Spin said this in the Spin cast, have the guys go when you're tabulating the girls.
Yeah.
Scores.
Just cross them.
You just have both weights out there. It's not going to take a long time for the judging team to go out and get the weights situated where they need to be. And then just have the guys go when you're tabulating the girls' scores, and then just do back-to-back heats right there. Because the waiting time that we have for those scores, you can do a whole heat in that time. And because it's just ridiculous.
Oh, at least
how long you have to wait. And I hate it because it makes a good event. It ruins a good event. Because by the time you're at the end of it, you're done. Also, I don't think we need a top 2. I think you take the top 5 times, and then you're good.
20 to 10 to 5 would be more than enough. I agree. yeah, like you said, well, the setup of the event, it allows us to, we get a CrossFit event that you would normally not get otherwise, right? So it's something cool, it's something different, but yeah, the way it's running right now is just
Like
it's
people are
lousy.
bored, and it's a
Yeah.
super
It's supposed to be an
fun
exciting
event,
event.
and people
Yeah,
are
it's
bored.
electric.
The same thing with
Okay.
the deadlift ladder. Like the deadlift ladder was awesome, but it was ruined because it took 4 hours and nobody cared by the end of it.
Yeah. All right, let's talk event 4.
Back to the men.
Yeah, I'm just going event by event, not necessarily by sex.
Okay.
But
All right.
we can do whatever. I said it earlier too. The log muscle ups. I already said what I thought about that.
Domination
Who?
on Ricky's part.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He looked great.
He was Travis was talking about it. It seems like redundant at this
I just
point.
don't like
no
watching them do singles.
Yeah. Maybe and so we both kind of said at the same time, like maybe changing the diameter to like 3 inches instead of 4, right? And maybe they'll be able to string a 10 or an 8,
change it to 5 and only have them do 10.
or like a spinning bar or something like that. You know what I mean? JR's favorite.
Yeah, I think it
that'll
gets set a
never
year
come
out.
out.
But that was still a really grueling event. Biggest ding on it is the time cap. I don't know if they had Prime Rich Froning test these first two workouts on Saturday.
Yeah,
and he
dude.
just fucking crushed
Yeah,
them.
I don't think they expected it to be what
Holy
it was.
shit, guys.
But yeah, when I saw Alex be the only one to make it in Heat 1, I was
6
like,
and
oh
6.
my gosh. Like,
Right?
So
Yeah, 6
we had-
finished each one, right? 6 finished event
I think
4, and
we
then
had
6 finished
11
event 5.
total between the 40 athletes. 11 total in event 4, and then how many finished Devil's Tail? Not many more.
11.
no, that time cap was rough too.
Less.
So
6, 8.
and the miss, I don't know, like, and especially at this point in the competition, the first event on Saturday, I don't think it's a place to be capping people in that
For people to do more work than everybody else.
Yeah, I don't like it. And it's also just, who's testing these workouts? I can't imagine that they wanted that many people to get capped. So it just seems like a lazy error.
If you listen to and this is only a minute, right? So like it probably was just an error somewhere. But if you listen to Katie, they do have a decent amount of restrictions within like their windows and blocks because they're pairing with everything else, and they're trying to be overly mindful of the
strong competition.
Well, the strong competition and the like the VR stuff. Like there's a lot of components that go into like the actual thing, like maybe even more than how CrossFit does it, right?
Right.
And so probably something there. But I mean, if it was just a minute longer, I mean, 12 people would have finished the rope, right? Like event 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was tight.
Bridges
for sure.
probably tested the devil press one. He does them all the time, so he probably fucking crushed it in like 5.5.
They just sent him a sear bell. Yeah, and he's exceptional at rope climbs too, right? So, well, I mean, he's probably the only one. I mean, it has to be someone like that that's testing it, right?
No way. No, Bridges couldn't beat these guys. No shot.
No. He said Rich. Didn't you say Rich?
I was joking. I said Prime Rich Froning.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. I think they might have done a version of this workout and been like, they'll probably be able to do it in this time.
Yeah,
that's what probably happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, they just a little out of touch.
I don't know if you follow Bridges on Instagram, but whenever he posts his workout, like he's working out at home and doing like seated rope climbs in a squat rack, like he probably just tested this workout with those, and he's like, they'll probably do like similar.
They'll probably do it.
But anywho, so
but I thought it was a good event. The sear bell I think was pretty on par, maybe like right in between. I thought it was going to be a little harder. I think John maybe thought it was going to be a little easier. So I feel like it was kind of in between. Like they were averaging like 8 a minute.
I mean, I think that's what I said.
No, I think you said 10, but it's fine.
I think we said 8 to 10.
I think what you said. How many did you say? CJ 6?
I said like 6.
5.
Well, I thought they were going to have to clean and jerk it.
CJ, you said like 3.
John said 8.
Shut the fuck up. No,
CJ said 5. I think John said 8.
I agree with Travis. I think I was on the money on this event.
No, I don't
CJ's
think so.
just making it sound like I was overboard.
So yeah, time cap. Other than that, cool event.
Yeah,
it
was good.
Hopper has the most wins in Rogue history.
What? Like, no way. How's that possible?
He has the most event wins in Rogue history.
I thought they just said that was his first event win today, but I mean, I know it's
no. He won Echo Press.
Echo Press.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
That's a
CrossFit Games
games event.
No. He won or not echo press. Sorry,
on
handstand
the
push-up
men's side.
press.
All right. Okay. This makes more
Well,
sense. All right.
So we'll
Thanks, Carolyn.
Well,
The-
obviously,
we'll
I thought
excuse
that
your
was
honor.
obvious.
No,
I
it
thought
wasn't
that was
obvious. That's why I was
obvious. How
super
is that not
confused.
obvious? Tia's
that's
in a
why I was
category of her own.
That's why I was fucking confused, Jonathan.
No, he won the handstand push-up snatch workout too. Like it was, it's not his only one.
Dumbbell snatch.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah,
That is
he's
sick.
looked pretty good. Well, really good.
It's just
really
a weird factoid you wouldn't think about. Yeah,
Yeah, no, not
That
at
is
all.
weird.
Good point.
How many years
would've
has he done
pegged-
it?
every year since inception. No,
Oh.
2022.
I was gonna say that's not true. He's missed 2, or he's missed a couple. Dang, in only 3 years, he has a few. He has
2021. He did 2021. He's got
Okay.
one. He's
Adler.
seventh place every year.
He's like, I'm not fucking getting
Two.
7th.
3. He wins like 2 every year.
All right, that's cool.
4.
So yeah, I mean, this was, I don't know. It was a hard workout. There's no question. Event 4 was a beatdown. Like that was a spicy.
Well, you're back to
workout,
event 4. We were just doing.
Yeah,
event
we're on event 5, man. Dude,
I know. I'm coming back. Whoa, hey.
I gotta
Anyways,
eat
was
some food, man. We
eat
gotta
some food.
we gotta get it going.
All right.
here.
So, anyways, the races were great. I loved how this played out at the top. Maybe not for everyone else, but I did love how it played out at the top. I mean, 5 people coming to the rope at the same time was pretty sick.
Yeah, no, it was good.
All right,
All right.
6.
Then event 6, the duel, Achilles Gate.
Achilles gate.
Everyone's got an opinion on it, of course, and everyone's very passionate. I'll say I don't think anyone's to blame. I think it's hard.
No.
Some
Shit
people
happens.
said they should have had the foresight. Some people, and then I will
I
say
don't know.
that they
Hands
are
on.
right.
So
They are
in-
right
in
for
a-
changing the event. And
so tell me how they changed it. I didn't.
They
just-
just
switched to
did burpee
burpees.
box jump overs, which JR says is what it should have been in the beginning.
yeah, I liked it better as an event with the burpees, to be honest.
I didn't
but,
change anything that they wanted to, other than your Achilles won't pop. So
right.
I don't mind
and
it
so
at all.
Good on them for changing. I think
Pat was a
obviously
little
the
bit
right
better.
Vellner.
they
Yeah.
looked good.
Sure.
So yeah. Anywho, those people will be out for next.
He
season.
won.
It's
Okay.
unfortunate.
Brent did well. Pat did well.
So go to the
Okay.
overall. So overall, we got Jeff, Ricky, Dallin, and Brent kind of, I would say, in a tier of their own. And then obviously Hopper can still make moves. Vellner can still make moves.
And then we've got like another set of 4 right
If
here.
Justin wins the event tomorrow, he'll
Mhm.
jump back into the mix too, but more like towards like 4th through 6th. But
He's a little unreliable at this point.
100%.
When
Yeah.
yeah. Normally we'd be like, oh, he's gonna crush that GHD workout.
I know, and I have no idea how. I kind of don't want to pick him to do it because,
I know, right?
but he's gonna be great. So like, it's gonna kill me if he wins and I didn't pick him. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I feel but
yeah,
it's a little
still got to
risky.
go with him. I think it's just like you said, history still plays a role, and I mean he's still showing some fitness, right? I mean, I would say the biggest fitness test was event 9 or event 4, right? Like over like mixed CrossFit fitness. And I think that would relate the most to whatever event the GHD is personally. So he's still up there.
Man, with Brent retiring, like I was thinking, sometimes when people say he's saying like, I feel like I'm still improving, and you're like, yeah, right, whatever. He's 33, 32, but he really is. He really does look good. Whereas on the other hand, Vellner's giving me more signs of somebody that should be playing in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, what place did I say
looks like
Vellner
he's-
was gonna be?
I don't
7th,
know.
I'm assuming.
The only one that we hammered in was you had Chandler Smith at 8th. That was like the big stick, right?
I had
Yeah.
Vellner at 7th place.
Oh,
You
all
sure
right,
as
well,
shit didn't have Guy in 6th though.
He
tell
won't
you
be
that
6th by the end of the weekend.
He will. He's winning event 9.
He's about to have 18th
Hey.
place in event 7.
I want to point something out on what
so yoked.
what I would say like the biggest fitness event of the weekend, right? Event number 4. Guy was right there with Vellner. Now I know I just said Vellner's kind of tailing off, but like Guy hanging with Vellner in a 16-minute event, pretty impressive.
Agreed.
With that rowing, like, look pretty cool. And I know there's the log muscle up element of it, but
Well, I
good
think
for him.
that being the log muscle up benefited Guy a lot because everyone was like, there wasn't.
Yeah, I
the
mean, like
gap
you say
wasn't as
that,
big.
like Jason got 19th place.
Right, but that's because he's just bad at them. But everyone doing
but
singles means that the range
it
isn't as big
slows
as like
everybody down.
right. So the people that are exceptionally good at bar muscle ups don't move afar. Jason Jason's a unicorn in a bad way in this specific situation, right? But the field isn't as far ahead from a fitness standpoint on this. It narrows the field from a fitness standpoint on there. Besides Ricky,
I don't think Event 4 is indicative of your fitness. I think it's indicative of how good you are at log muscle ups. I literally think it's how good are you at log muscle ups, and that's it.
I don't think we're saying something different. I think we're just
yeah,
approaching
you
it
guys
from
are
a
on the
different.
same page. I get what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying.
I'm saying that the log muscle up narrows the fitness field. Like you can be really bad, but even if you're really good, you're not going to be that much faster for 30 than someone
And
that's average.
John's saying that it narrows it so much that
Yeah, that
it's
takes
really
all the other
not
stuff away.
not as much
Yeah.
flexible.
Yeah.
He really had that big old like a lot of people like Ricky who's really proficient at it. You know, just doing like the strict, like you said, John the calisthenics.
He had a big swing.
Muscle. But Guy had that big old arch to hollow.
Yeah,
technique.
that wasn't working out for Haley.
Yeah, she's definitely not comfortable with him.
Do you guys have the sound on when you're watching, listening
No.
to Adrian? No. Adrian made a comment
Usually.
of the big swing pulls the hands down, like it moves them from the false, like down. Like if you were to get the big
it's less
swing,
of
like
a false grip for sure.
Well, it'll pull you out of the false grip, right? Because everyone starts in the false, but if you have that big swing, it's gonna drop the hands back. And I thought that was a really good point to make, something that I didn't think of. He also said that Alex Zan had her thumb around the log, and I was like, no, she doesn't. That doesn't make any sense. Don't say that.
We're hearing all kinds of shit about Gazan this weekend. Who knows what we're gonna hear next?
Yeah.
But she like Haley was really leaning back on them, right? Like, and that's why she couldn't get over, because you can't like get as good of a grip to then yank yourself over. Like she was leaned so far back, couldn't really swing over.
This is what Jay did, right? I don't know if I can't remember if Ricky did it, but basically, like they were just standing flat-footed with their hands over.
This is what Justin did.
Yeah,
and I think this is the best way to do them.
It is, especially if you're going to do singles.
If you're going to do singles, right? And I know Travis isn't a big, so like you almost guarantee.
You muted yourself. Oh, okay, he's gone.
He must have unplugged his mic. It's coming back.
Am I back?
You're back. Carry on.
You almost guarantee that you beat everybody doing that. That isn't just filthy at them, right? If you got Ricky stringing threes, like you're just not going to beat him. But you're going to beat everybody that doesn't have that. If you just if your hands can be up there and then you can lean into that swing, it's just so much faster than like a jump and swing.
I don't know if it was Justin that I saw, but he was almost like started his rep with a foot still on the mat.
Yep.
Yeah, but he brings it back. But like I do that on my chest to bar, Travis. Like when I break down on chest to bar, that's exactly what I did.
It's how WODprep teaches like just RX athletes to do toes to bar in volume is low bar, fall. You basically like lift your feet up into your arch. And then you just go. So there's no swing, there's no hollow.
Yeah. Your feet start in front of the bar, and then you put them behind the bar, but you lean into that kick.
Yep.
And so whenever you're roasted and you're on singles, it's by far the fastest way.
For sure.
Cool. All right.
You would have finished that thruster, chest to bar, toe to bar workout if that's what you did, Travis. If you would have picked the lower bar.
My singles are all fucked up.
And did your singles like that.
You did. Yep. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. WODprep special.
All right. Well, we're going to get a good race on the men's side. Women, not so much. I'm pulling for my boy Guy to get another event win tomorrow. And
you think Guy breaks the top 5, or you think they pull away?
I think Guy gets 18th place in tomorrow's workout, and we're never talking about him again. That's what I think.
I hope he does good. I hope he does good in that event for sure. The GHCs. He might be capable.
No,
I like it.
Other than that, any other storylines? BKG was looking. I thought he was looking all right there for a bit, and then
he
wasn't.
Man. Yeah. He's just in it for the money.
Done like dinner, man.
I felt like I heard something when the clean and jerk snatched the total, or the snatch clean and jerk that year when he lifted 95. He just came to get a paycheck because he knew he could make a certain placing and get some money, and it would be beneficial and like for sponsors. And I feel like that's kind of like been the sentiment since that point, and that was 2023, right? So
24.
no, it's 23. 24 was this year. 2023 when he did
Oh,
95.
you said in that. Okay, I thought you said
And
in
that
now. I thought you said and now it's 2023. And
No. Like since that was 2023.
I
And
got you.
it
You said
feels like the same
that, and I thought you
sentiment.
said now. That was the problem there.
Anything else
Yeah.
we want to touch on the leaderboard? Or you want to rip the bingo card or what?
No,
Yeah,
let's do the bingo card. I got like 10 more minutes in me.
All right.
What are you gonna eat? Dino nuggies? I had some nuggies today.
Dude, we're going to McDonald's. I've had a long day.
You deserve it, man. Yeah, you have had a long day. Okay, I got the dabber ready. This is perfect.
Oh, we got a dabber?
Oh, that's
Sick.
Yeah, look at this.
beautiful.
I found this on the side. Pretty good,
big
eh?
money.
All right, so DB Danielle
Hold
did have. Okay, sorry.
Sorry. I think I brought it up before you were on the show. No, you did. You did address that. Vellner's over.
Right,
at
chat, we need
McDonald's.
your help too. I know everyone's been watching, but if you haven't had the sound on the broadcast, we need some. Since John hasn't had the sound on, we need some chat help too. If you guys see one that we'd missed, let us know.
Okay, Danielle Brandon. That's a fit. That was
Are you
a
gonna
fit.
count it? Because she
That's a
didn't really
fit.
throw a fit. She just
Dude.
kind of cried a little bit.
That was a silent
That's a
fit.
fit.
Like she was screaming
If she's
on
emotional
the
on
inside.
screen,
That's the
emotional on
most.
screen.
That's the most emotionally
I
controlled
know.
Danielle Brandon we've ever seen.
But she was freaking out inside, man. You could tell. I'm giving that a fit.
All right,
I'm giving that a fit.
I have not seen Willow.
Has anyone seen Willow?
I've seen
No,
about.
she'll make an appearance at the end for
Oh,
I've
sure.
seen
shit.
about 37 castles.
You've
Alright.
seen Castles? Okay, I didn't know
Every
this.
single time they go away, there's a castle.
Yeah, it's on the commercial. Like there's one that pans through.
John, did you call somebody
I've
trash?
said trash like a million times. That
Perfect.
was
Right.
a gimme.
Yeah, this is a gimme. Right.
Emma Tall was crying with not in an interview.
Oh, you're going this way. Okay. Somebody cries in a post-event interview.
I don't think we've
Oh,
had it.
Guy won.
He
Guy
did
won.
win an event.
Yes.
He did
Let's
hit his
go.
little. He didn't do this, but he did
He
hit
was
the. But he
doing
did
all
hit
kinds of
the.
gestures.
He did that. Like hit his chest.
Yeah.
Are you
I don't
counting
know.
it?
No, because the
He
dab
didn't go
is
like
very
this,
specific.
but
Nah,
he
then
did
it
go
doesn't
like
count.
that.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It was
count.
close. I know. I was
Maybe he
watching
just
for
switched
that
it.
specifically.
Maybe he switched it up.
All right, has Tia
Trish,
won?
Willow's Tia's daughter. Tia's won 4
No,
events. I think
4.
we're gonna be able to. We're gonna be able to dab this one.
We'll
Dude,
check that out.
that was a great like over under. I think that 5
Mhm.
number.
Mhm.
Noah's been in last place, so he hasn't been cheering last place.
We should not have made it Noah cheers last place. It should have
I
been like
know.
Noah acts like a goofy ass motherfucker in last
Right.
place. You know,
Yeah,
like all
in
jolly
last
Mary.
place.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So we can't count it. Did they
I
mention
don't. I haven't been listening.
anybody listening to the
during
broadcast
Braveheart.
yesterday?
They-
Did they mention William Wallace?
They haven't seemed to be really like leaning away from it because they only start like at that point, right? I mean, they really only start talking like a minute before the first heat starts. So they're pretty locked in, right? Like there's not a lot of downtime air to fill. So we might not get that one.
Shit.
Has they talk about Tia and Laura?
Not really. Not like,
There's still time for that.
oh, they did? Trish says they mentioned it. Let's go. I trust
Well,
Trish.
it wasn't excessive though.
Maybe she's
No.
talking about
I think
William
she's talking about
Wallace.
the Braveheart or William Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
They asked Laura if she was aware of the rivalry. Okay. We're
I don't-
gonna count that. We're gonna count that. We gotta count that.
Oh, Kiki did. That was dude. Kiki needs some interview.
Kiki's
support.
on the broadcast, man. Emily Rolfe has not got last in an event. We were close. We have an 18th.
18th. All right.
Still have an opportunity. I don't
We
think it's
still
going to
have an
happen though
opportunity.
because I thought this would be a max, and instead it was an athletic thing. You know what I mean? I thought this was going to be a max ladder.
She might get done in on event 9 maybe if we had a heavy clean and jerk.
Someone stares at the back squat bar. Yes, there was a
Definitely.
fail.
That was
Danielle
Who failed?
Brandon.
Oh, did Danielle fail?
DB.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said we got two bingo dabs in one event.
Oh, yeah, you called it. That's right.
Taylor Williamson, or we'll go down. Rogue debuts a new piece of equipment. That has not happened.
That was the carry. No, not the sear bell. They used that, but the power step up today, right?
No, the power step. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. We're getting close.
We just need somebody to cry.
We haven't done the pegboard. Action shot of Katie. Do we have one of those?
Anybody in the
I
chat?
haven't watched any of the extra stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You got to start watching the broadcast, guys,
No,
because
we're watching
I
the
can't
fucking
watch it.
You are watching. What do you mean?
No, I'm not listening.
You're not listening. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking for an action shot of Katie laboring. We might still get it.
We definitely might still get it. We got
Did
to
anybody-
put it on tonight.
I don't remember anybody flying off.
Malo, we're gonna get sick. Okay.
Sick. There we go.
Okay, Taylor Williamson Rogue Challenge is mentioned.
Nice.
So nobody went flying off the.
No, because they were all doing singles.
Kiki's got a crazy look, man. She's got a
She
crazy look.
That's true.
I'm getting my lips done as soon as we start getting paid more for this show. Getting these suckers blown up. Nobody went flying off the muscle up.
No,
that one's definitely an out.
Chandler
We
hasn't
should get that
baseball
one.
slid yet.
We should have went Chandler. Where's
Polo?
Goofy
We
ass
should have did the
polo.
polo. have they mentioned sprays pneumonia?
Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah.
During event 1.
1,000
at
times.
least. I know they did.
1,000 times. This
Danny
is looking
gets a
pretty
first
good.
and a last. This is looking really
No.
good. Danny,
Danny's
even. Danny
no.
got an 18th with the 2 18th.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh
218s.
man, she's real. Taylor
It's
Williamson's killing it for us.
She is. It was
and Vikowski's retirement speech will be at the end, and we have had a Laura versus Gabby
have.
moment.
A lot of look offs.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, we just need somebody to cry. If we
Yeah, we
get
just need
somebody to
somebody to
cry,
cry.
in a post event workout, we are going to get a bingo. Other than
Honestly, I like. Oh, hold on.
that, right down here too.
If
Mhm.
somebody fails, Vellner overhead lets him down, and Noah cheers last place. That can still happen.
Oh yeah, all these can still happen. Emily can get last.
Somebody's not going to fail a log muscle up.
Yeah, it's the only one that can't happen, right?
Yeah.
We need Noah.
Well, William Wallace being mentioned during Braveheart.
No, she said it was. Trish did.
Oh yeah, Trish.
Yeah, Trish said it was
Okay,
mentioned
well,
during Braveheart.
Stamp it up.
Dab
All right,
that
we're
shit.
taking Trish's word for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all can happen except the log muscle up one.
It's mentioned in
Right,
athlete
so-
spot that counts.
So this diagonal is impossible. Other than that,
Do we want to make a black mark on that where we can't like it's gone?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just take.
Uh,
you just put like an X.
I'll
Oh, yeah,
leave it.
just-
I'll leave it.
I was gonna say you just put an X. You could put an X through too.
Yeah. All right. Right now, all I got is the red bingo.
Dude,
tag.
I like this. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff to root for. I think crying
Yeah.
can happen.
Crying can
The
happen.
Vikowski and crying speech might go hand in hand.
Did you bring that up? Trish has
Um,
dementia.
Danny getting first and last, that might be tough.
Yeah, that was not happening.
But a
don't
Chandler
think so.
baseball slide can happen. Vellner overhead can happen. Willow can happen. That might be
Mm-hmm.
the most likely. If somebody cries is the most likely, and then Vellner and Willow.
Well, Willow's for sure going to appear at the end when Tia wins. Tia's for sure going to win another event. So I think it's going to move that. But Danny getting first and last is not. So that even though we'll probably fill up all 4 of those, action shot, Tia, and Willow, we won't finish it.
We definitely have a real shot at a bingo, guys. We are going to be doing. I think we should just do a post show tomorrow, CJ, instead of getting up at 3 a.m. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I think we're going to do a post show. We couldn't make it for 5 a.m. Eastern this morning. We're probably not going to make it for 4.
I was up. I just want to make it clear. I just had my times mixed.
What happened? Y'all
Fucking-
didn't make it?
Oh, fuck,
No.
I was the only one here, man.
He was the only one up. Well, I was up. I committed to turning turning everything off, right? Especially from the election and shit. Just politics in social media is just eating me up. And so I turned it all off and put everything on a downtime. And I was it said the last thing that we talked about was 5 a.m. And so I just had it in my mind at 5 a.m. And so, but it was 4 a.m. Central. It's 5 a.m. Eastern.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I fucking missed it.
I know.
Do you want to
it's-
stay on until Miami game's over?
No, I haven't watched any of the fourth quarter, so don't say anything. I have it on pause. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Dang. Okay.
When right now? That's on right now.
Yeah.
Is it almost? No, I know
There's-
they're losing. I know they are.
There's a minute left.
I hate
So
you so much.
I was gonna say,
What's on?
guys. Anyways,
I
we're
didn't
gonna
say
do-
anything. There's a minute left. That's all I
We're
said.
doing a post show tomorrow. We're gonna get a bingo, and if we get a bingo, somebody in the chat, CJ, is giving away $1,000 Rogue gift card.
Whoa.
So you're gonna want to be here.
Exactly.
And And John's doing a year of JY Barbell programming one-on-one, and he'll do weekly video calls with in his underwear like he was.
That
this morning.
Trish,
sounds
don't. No one
terrible.
has a wrench. I've only had to kick one person out, and so no one needs a wrench yet.
I kicked Magnus out for putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, Magnus was getting out of hand today. Trish,
What happened?
showing up
You
here.
kicked
By the
someone
way,
out?
CJ,
Consideration.
Yes.
send me an
Let's do it.
invite in my email. You're not when I'll get into StreamYard. You guys, I cannot get into your thing. You're not there for me. You have to send me an invite.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Oh, like to be part of the actual
Yes,
StreamYard?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
That
Okay.
way you don't
We
have
should-
to let me in. You say I
Yeah,
can come
yeah.
in by myself. I can't.
Got it. Yeah. I will. I'll do that.
We should give
I'll
we
just-
should
I'll
give
just add you
Slater a
part of it.
wrench.
Slater is the most consistent. And Trish only showed up to a couple shows. So, but Slater he always says good morning
Slater's
and
my
then he
boy.
dips. And then he dips. But money talks.
He was the only one there this morning. If I would have went live, I was thinking about it, guys, by myself, but
I know.
it might have only been Slater and I. Okay,
All
well,
right.
that was fun.
Cool.
What do you guys think, John? Any other closing thoughts? How tired are you? You've been on since 4 a.m. It's about
I'm gonna
12
take a
hours.
caffeine pill and go get food, and then at about
You're going to take a caffeine pill to eat?
yeah. No,
Sure.
I'm gonna take a caffeine pill so I can stay awake. And then at at 6:30, I'm just gonna rock. That way I
What
can
was-
Rock
sleep.
what?
like go to sleep, like sleep like a rock.
Why? Well, why? I'm so confused. Why would you take a caffeine pill at 2:45 to just go to bed in 5 hours?
I
called an
need it.
cappuccino, man.
I need it to stay awake.
You won't
for
make it.
5
You'll just
hours.
fall asleep too
I'm
early.
gonna go to sleep right now. Like if but that will keep me awake for 4 to 5 more hours, and then I'll just sleep until I need to wake up.
Good night, Maggie.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually think I get to sleep in. I think I get to sleep till 5.
I don't think there's really anything. What time do we start tomorrow, guys?
I don't know.
Let me take a look. Tomorrow is Sunday. We are looking
Yes.
at November 10th. We're 11:10 GMT. That's 5:10 Eastern.
See, I get to sleep in.
A little sleeping.
That's 6:10 for you. Yeah. Oh wow, John. Sweet. All right. Any more closing thoughts?
No, sir.
Speak now. Forever hold your peace.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back. So we're no pre-show tomorrow. The pre-show's canceled. Now
Pre-show's
post-show.
canceled. We'll do a post show.
Time you guys want to
All
do post-show. Similar time tomorrow, guys. Come in.
Yeah. We'll just do it
Wrap things up.
after everybody. Whenever. Cool.
Whenever we're
Yeah,
allowed. to come up.
whenever we're allowed. We're low man on the totem pole. It's fine.
All right, peace, guys. Enjoy.